What is going on, my Super Sandwiches? Rhymestyle here, and today we're bringing some more Dragon Ball Z Dokkan Battle, and today we're going to be doing one more summon on the Gohan banner. I know, Rhymestyle, you say you weren't going to do one. I mean, that's real. If I say I'm going to do one, I'm going to do two. If I say I'm going to do two, I'm going to do three. The reason I decided to jump back in is because I actually didn't expect to pull Gohan so fast, so I bought her enough credit to do 2 videos worth. Usually when I, buy iTunes credits for videos on new banners, I always buy like 2 video worth, and then I just kind of divvy it out when I do the videos. So since I pulled the Gohan and already had the credit, figured let's just do one more. Maybe we can get a dupe. Maybe get a Janemba. On top of that, I was also jealous of Nano pulling, I think, 2 Janembas. I do want to max out my Janemba possible. I think I only got 1 so far. So if I can get a second one for the bottom right pad mainly, then that's kind of the goal today. But if I can get another Gohan as well, by all means, great. So let's go ahead and jump in right away by going straight into the multi-summon and see whether or not I can pull off either one of those 2 goals. I have not awakened the card yet. Later today, I believe, depending on my recording schedule. And by recording schedule, I'm literally going to record after this video, which means yes, later today. Later today, I am going to do the awakening on the actual Gohan, as well as jump into the crazy Hybrid Saiyan team. What I want everyone to do right now is to hashtag Hybrid Saiyan all over the comments, or #Saiyan, whichever one you prefer. Because this team is so incredibly crazy overpowered. I mean, oh, hey, it's freaking Icarus Gohan, who annoyed the hell out of me in the Cooler banner. And it's funny because I pull him now, and he's actually live on Global with the Cooler release. When the Cooler came out, I pulled this man way too many times. But beside the point, the freaking Hybrid Saiyan team is so incredibly overpowered. Like, I thought Gogeta's future team was crazy. And the thing is, I expected the Gohan event to be semi-tough at least, but it wasn't. I know I have like the strongest team possible right now, but like, the issue that I'm seeing with this game right now is they're pumping out all these crazy units, and they're not actually compensating by having semi-difficult events, which is a weird line to thread on, because like, you don't want to make it too overpowered where people who don't have the new units can't actually beat the events. Maybe Boss Rush is the big testing ground for something like that, and I guess we'll have to wait for Boss Rush 6 to see how that actually plays. And I'm actually very excited about Boss Rush 6 because I think it's going to be super fun, no pun intended, because super difficulty. But like, it's funny, like I jumped into the Gohan event thinking I was going to get bodied, and I didn't. Now granted, I will say this, there were 2 occasions when I was farming metals where I died, where literally in a whole turn, I took 380,000 damage. Where Gohan would super me. Granted, he was attacking very tanky units, like my freaking Gogeta is pretty stacked, I gotta say, because I kind of went crazy for that banner. And he was actually able to pierce through our defense like it was nothing, like literally like knife in butter, and still cause crazy damage. So if you do a super attack through that and he doesn't actually counter, and then do some super attacks, not super attacks but regular attacks, there were 2 occasions where I actually got knocked out in a single round where I had full HP, like I'm talking about 340,000 HP, and he wiped out like it was nothing. So I guess technically that is the difficult aspect of it. That's gonna be a bye, guys. Screen break or shaft. Screen break. For a second I thought it was gonna happen, and we got the bye guys animation, which is my favorite one. But back to what I was saying. It's cool that the Gohan event is difficult, but it's also not difficult. So like, I want to see more challenging events. I want to see, like, I want to be able to take my invincible Gogeta team or my invincible Hybrid Saiyan team now, which consists of freaking LR Trunks, LR Gohan, and you'll see the team later today when I showcase it in one of the Boss Rush stages. And I want to be able to take that team into something and, really feel challenged. Like back in the day, and by the way, we got another one of those freaking Super Boosts. Back in the day, like a year ago, I will never forget, I used to be so angry whenever these new events came out because they were so impossible to do. I'm talking about Broly, Cell, Kid Buu. It's funny because like, look at those events today, they're so comically easy. But back in the day, they were tough, and the way they were designed is you had to pull specific units to like weaken them. And if you didn't have them, they were still beatable, but they were just very, very tough. That was like the golden era of Dokkan, but now it's like, granted, they did release a lot of flashy units where they do crazy damage, and they're not really compensating by having, they're not compensating by having like the semi-equal to powerful, like events where basically like, you can take a strong team but still don't know if you're gonna beat it. What other gacha games do really well, Hunter x Hunter Battle All-Stars is still one of my favorites because no matter how overpowered your team is, events are still tough. And I think actually Naruto Blazing does the same thing. You can have really crazy teams, but events can still be difficult because you actually have to be more strategic. To be fair, in those games you move around and you actually have to be more, you have to like tackle events in a certain specific way to beat them. Whereas in here you're just clicking bows basically, and you're trying to do as much damage and also tank as much damage as possible. So it's different games. But like I remember in Hunter x Hunter Battle All-Stars, I literally pulled the equivalent to LR Gohan as far as power, not like rarity. Although it was kind of a rare card. Wing Metal. If you guys played, you know what I'm talking about. Wing Sniper Metal, which could literally destroy the field. And they made the card even more overpowered by adding the ability system with it. So, you might think, well, now that you have that card, you can beat any event. False. There's still events you can go into and Hunter Battle All-Stars where you just get absolutely bodied. Like, I want to see if this is a challenge to the Dokkan team if you're watching this. They're not watching this, but if they happen to have some rep watching or something and they pass the word along, my challenge is make some kind of compensation where, like, maybe it's like an extra mode that are set to challenge specific teams, maybe, where it's you don't know if you're gonna go in and beat the game. So it's, I don't know, it's kind of tough because again, this is not like Battle All-Stars or Naruto Blazing where you have to move around, be more strategic with the teams you build. Whereas literally in here, it's all about tanking attacks and then doing super moves and then finishing, basically one-shotting phases left and right. So that's a challenge I want to see if we can see that one day. All right, let's go ahead and jump into the next multi, and then after that, I'll do the group summon if you want to participate and stuff. Like, I still enjoy the game, but like, it's like, again, when you beat an event back in the day, like a year ago, it felt so much more special than it does now. Granted, it's kind of unfair for me to say that because again, I have like all the best units in the game damn near, and I can like go up against any event and just kind of just crush it. Like, I was autopiloting through Gohan like it was nothing. Like, I got all the 77 medals in a matter of like, I'm talking about like an hour or so. And like, I wasn't even paying attention most of the time because like I had so much faith in my overpowered team. So I don't know. What do you guys think about that? Are you guys worried about it? Because the biggest thing that worries me is how it's going to balance out in the future, and this is eventually going to collapse on itself and be the ultimate death of the game. It's something that we on the Dokkan YouTube community. Hey, it's Kale! Wow, look at that. It's something that we in the Dokkan community on YouTube have talked about and been worried about for the last couple of months. Ever since they introduced 120% leads, this game has been going one direction. Now, they did balance it out. Super 17 was a really fun event. It was very challenging. And freaking Janimba made you want to actually shoot yourself because it was so annoying to see that man dodge literally everything. That was a lot of fun, too. But then they just kind of took it back and stepped it back when they did, the Gotenks event, which wasn't that difficult. Shenron wasn't really that difficult. And then it was just kind of like this. It's like Super 17 and Janimba were like up here as far as fun and also challenging, and then it went back down to this. So I don't know. Maybe I'm just talking, talking to talk and not really know what I'm talking about. So feel free to discuss down below if you guys want. I'm gonna actually do a video with I don't know, some of my friends later this week to discuss this. We've done it before, but like after seeing the hybrid team, which again further solidifies which direction we're going with this game, I kind of want to talk about it again because I feel like it's very, very important. All right, here we go. Jumping into the group summon, now I finished off with 2 multi-summons at the end. So far, no Gohan dupe, no Janimba, and I'm not going to jump back into this banner as far as like big stone multi-summon videos, so we'll see what happens here. But if you want to jump in with me on Cooler or this, or if you're watching this in the distant future, maybe you're watching this when it comes out on Global, which, hey you from the future in 2025, because that's how long it takes for these events to come out on Global, pick a banner of choice, and we're going to summon on count 3. 3, 2, 1... Let's go! The reason why I say that is because a lot of times when, we do summons on the Japanese version of the game and the cards come out on Global, then, like, people tend to go back to the older videos and rewatch them. I think, like, all my Cooler videos are, like, showing up in the recommended right now because Cooler came out on Global. So it's always kind of funny to see, like, you do videos in the past and then they rise back up in the future because it comes out on Global. So if you watch this from the future, say something. And if you're not, well, I guess enjoy today, which is September 2nd of 2017. Alright, I walked away with another Gohan, which kind of depresses me because my Gohan I actually got already maxed out, SA. It's funny, I used all the extra Gohans that I had, which if you wake it from SR to SSR, it's a 50% chance. And for the first time ever, I put 5 in, and all 5 worked. So I got them to SA6, and I was like, well, you know what, it's just 4 Elder Kais, I got a bunch. So I fed the remaining 4 Elder Kai. Well, for the remaining 4 Super Attack levels, I just gave it Elder Kais. But now it's like I should have probably just waited to do one more summon on this because I honestly wasn't sure if I was going to. But here we are. All right, jumping into the last of 2, and let's see what happens. I think I might save the last set of stones, depending on how I feel, for just, I don't know, a rainy day or something. And by rainy day, I'm talking about, I'm gonna spend it. I'm gonna spend those 3 stones. Bye, guys. Bye, guys. Bye, guys! Let's go! It's Sora Frieza. Again, I'm still kind of scarred because the last couple times, not counting this banner, when I saw that pop up, it wasn't a bye, guys, and there's nothing worse than that happening. Well, there's one thing worse. SSJ1, because that guarantees you're not going to get all rares, but you're not going to get anything above an SR, which is a terrible thing to add into this game. Yamcha. Let's see what else we can walk away with. Videl. I smell a Janemba, actually. I smell a Janemba. Do I smell it correctly? No, but we got another Gohan. Let's go. That's what I'm talking about. Hey, let's go. Let's go. I will gladly accept that Gohan. You know what? Now I'm happy that I didn't actually awaken my Gohan yet, because now I have an opportunity to increase the super, or not the super attack, but the dupe thing first, and then I can awaken the man. So I'm actually happy that actually happened. The only thing that sucks is I am lacking in strength orbs so badly, so I can't do anything with it, at least for another couple of weeks, to be honest. So maybe in the near future, when I get more orbs, I can focus on getting the man actually his potential unlocked, ironically, and then do a showcase on that to show you how awesome he is. But let's go ahead and lock this bad boy up. There we go, and jump into the final multi-summon of the video. Here we go. Here we go. Can I get a Janemba? I'm actually happy to get that Gohan. That's really, really cool. Alright, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 pods. 5 pod swipe. And this time we are going to transform. So nothing guaranteed. I'm not expecting too much. Okay. Asking for way too much now. I was hoping for an SJ3, but whatever. Alright, we got SR Vegeta. We got our boy No. Hey, Fasha. It's great. It's kind of just rolling right past that, because I think I literally can't do anything with Fashas anymore. I pulled so many great apes that Fasha is completely set up. All paths open, SA10, and now I have extras. Hey, Go Tanks! That's going to be another SSR, obviously. Trash Suit Gohan, and I think I want more. Raccoon, is that the last one? Should have counted. I wasn't counting. Trunks and Vegeta. No Janemba. It's funny, Janemba was really, really hard to pull. Okay, fine. I'll do 3 more. Why not? 3 more singles. Let's just finish it off, and then we'll end it a nice 3 stones left that I can use towards events. Not that I need it anymore, because I already got Gohan Awakened, but whatever. Well, not Awakened, but I got all the medals for him. I guess I can use it for stamina replenishes if I really need to. Okay, maybe I can walk away with this single summon Janemba, potentially. Maybe. We'll see what happens. What we got? Oh, no, just a Captain Ginyu. Well, I guess I can feed that to my LR Ginyu, which I am never going to awaken because Battlefield is never coming back. Not that I really care about Battlefield, because Battlefield is not fun, but I do want to awaken LR Ginyu at some point. It's like I don't want to do the grind for LR Goku and LR Frieza, but I'm willing to do the Battlefield grind, which says a lot about me. Guldo! It's not a Rhymestyle video with my boy Guldo. Without my boy Guldo. Alright, here we go. Last summon. Last one. Let's see what we got. Let's get 7 pods in this one. Give me 7. Hercule on the right instead. That's fine. Give me the polar opposite of freaking 7 pods. Hercule on the right. At least it's an SSJ transformation, so it's going to be an SR, which I'm okay with. I'd rather end on an SR than a rare. Ending on rares is the worst. And we're going to walk away with another SR freaking Gohan at this point. Had I not, you know, jumped the gun, I probably could have gotten this S8 to 10 without using any other cards, but whatever. It is what it is. I have a bunch. Alright, so that's that. So, no Janemba, but I walked away with something equally better, which is another Gohan. So I'm going to go ahead and get that added to the dupe system, and then work on awakening him. So later this afternoon, today, in 2 hours at noon, make sure you come back and you'll check out Gohan as well as this hybrid team in action. This is, like I said, this is a really powerful team, and I want to see how it actually fares against some of these events. Spoiler alert, I'm not worried about beating the events. Anyways, I hope you had fun. If you did, leave a like in the comment. Let me know your thoughts on the state of Dokkan, any summons and pulls you got. Feel free to discuss down below. And I guess that's it. Enjoy the rest of your weekend. My name is Rhymestyle. I'll see you guys in the comment section below. Peace.